This is obviously very popular because it's pink, and it's called Do You Know What Else Is Pink? My name is Rachel Maguire and my brand is Rashhiiid. One of the most difficult things to answer is describe your brand. I do know I can describe my customer. They're not afraid to push boundaries. They enjoy expressing themselves through the catalyst that is fashion. I appreciate the wearer so much. Every person that wears my hat differently, it inspires me. Like, I design maybe with people in mind a lot of the time. So I was definitely drawn to kind of expressing myself through clothing from a young age. And I loved fashion illustration in school. So I had dropped out of maybe 2 colleges, another course, was very lost, and I met with my best friend's mother, and she was like, "What are you doing? Trying marketing, social science, psychology, you belong in fashion." She's like, "Look at how you're dressed, look at your personality." So hearing her say that, I was like, okay, if that was once how I was, I should give it a go. It definitely wasn't my plan to start a business. I wanted to learn from someone else, and I never, ever, ever, ever thought about starting a business. Just in the evenings of my final year, made a hat that I couldn't find on the market, whether it was the color, the price, the size, out of faux fur, and the response to it was mad once I got the right hat together. Whether it was an old woman in the supermarket, an old man on the street, a little girl. And this was a time where we literally had to stay 2 meters from each other. So I was like, holy shit. Something I created is creating human connection. A few people in college wanted to buy them then when I was coming in, and like soon enough, every girl in my class in college were among my customers. There's loads of day-to-day struggles, but on like the kind of deeper struggles would be trying to find the line between having a value on your designs and wanting them to be, every single hat to be taken seriously and for someone to value them and pay for them, but also realizing that kind of the way in is gifting. If I've given away so many free hats, they no longer, when I look at them, they're no longer the retail price. Just still have a self-worth on your stuff, but also play the game. It's giving me so much by sharing when people message me these things, because I used to internalize it. It used to just be like, oh my God, like, these people don't have respect for my work. Everyone expects them for free. Is there anyone who will pay for them? So when I share them now and I cover their names, having just people I know, people I don't know, like supporting me and like, please tell me who it is and send them to jail, and it makes it just fun and funny, and you get to share it with people that also find it a little bit crazy. The funny thing is, I made a TikTok about a woman who, a lovely lady, who asked me for, free things, and then she asked me to pay her to give her the free things. And that was kind of the big moment that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna share this, because in my view, this is just like wrong. While my TikTok was up, she messaged me and said, "Hey girl, how about that hat? I really want it." So it just showed me how little interest that person had in the actual brand. They just wanted a free hat. There's ways of going about it that are completely and utterly okay and ethical. I need them, they need me. Both need each other to survive. Small brands, influencers. It's a beautiful relationship, but there are times when it's taken advantage of. The Doja Cat scenario was the first time that I was like, oh my God, I feel so proud of myself. Like, I was just like, I feel so happy. Someone I admire admires my work. When in the world was I gonna walk past Doja Cat and she was gonna say, "Hey, Jesus, can I have a hat?" That's what she said in her text. "Hey, Jesus, can I have a fucking hat?" Doja's someone I stay up late at night watching on live Instagram, shaving her head bald. I was at a festival and I sat in the food area just watching her on live Instagram. Like, I love this woman, so that felt incredible. And not only did she tag me, but she slapped me across the caption. Just someone of her stature, someone who's poured her life into creating a fan base. She just wanted to help me. She just handed it over to me. It has lifted how I view myself or what I hope to get in return from different exchanges. I don't expect that level, but I expect more now. And like, I am forever grateful to her for that experience. I have Ellen here working with me, a self-made wizard, but how do I take it further? How do I manufacture in bigger quantities? Like, I can't do it all, and that's becoming very evident. So it's very difficult to take the next step in the business because I can't do it all and I can't be in the garage forever. When people ask me what is my dream, it's more like I don't see a specific design or a material or a person wearing my pieces. It's that I create jobs for young people in Ireland. And I love the idea that there's people in South Korea that have a label that says Made in Ireland. And I feel like the more of that, the better. So creating jobs would be like the ultimate goal. And keeping everything handmade in Ireland. And that's going to be a challenge, so do not quote me on that.
Perfect. Can I cough?
Yes, David.